What's up, guys? I've been getting a lot of questions how the game day programming works. So here you go. This is how our game day programming works. This is game day number 3. All right. So each time you guys have gotten a vote, gotten a say as to what you want to learn, what you want to train, how you want to do it, all those kind of things. And as a professional, I'm going to lead you to those areas, to those strengths that you're looking for, to those new movement patterns, and I'm going to challenge you to do some stuff that maybe you didn't even want, but you think that you don't want, but you know that you really do want. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. Anyways, let's start from the beginning. We're going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to go over what we're training, and then we'll go over each week, okay? So let's start with what we're actually training for. So game day is an individual and a team event. We've got, as an individual, a 1 RM back squat. That's going to be your max back squat that you can handle. We've got a top bar hang. That's that flexed arm hang or a pull-up. And then we've got handstand holds or handstand push-up max, okay? That can either be free or up against the wall. That's totally up to you. Depending on what you do will depend on the game day itself, how that's going to score out, okay? Our team event is going to be tribal movement. That's working together as a tribe. That's doing the movements together. That's being a team, right? Working as a team. And then we've got a kettlebell. That one's going to be, I hope you can't see that. I hope it's too small for you to see. That one's kind of a surprise for you guys. Okay, so Mondays. Mondays are our heavy days. Monday is a strength focus. That's back squat. You can see for about the first 3 weeks, we were just working work capacity and establishing our goal weights. Our goal weights are based upon our relative strength and our body weight, right? So we've gone your goals are going to be set either at body weight at 1.2 times your body weight, 1.5 times your body weight, or 1.8. That 1.8, that is more of an advanced lifter. That's if you're really training for a competition or something, or for those of you who are really trying to test that maximal strength. Not everybody will get there ever. That's not something you really have to be able to do, or something that's kind of a staple mark in the fitness realm, right? Really what we want you to be able to do is squat 1.5 times your body weight, right? So that if you haven't achieved that, then we're going to go lower and then work you up to that after this game day, right? So again, first 3 weeks, we're establishing work capacity at 70% that goal weight. That's why you don't want to overshoot that goal, because if you overshoot it, that pattern right there, that work capacity is going to be really tough. And as we start increasing weight, you're going to have a really hard time hitting those correct rep ranges. So make sure your goal makes sense, right? Yeah, I want to squat 1,000 pounds too. That just doesn't make sense for me and my body weight and my body type, right? So we're going to make sure that our goal weights are on point. That's where I come in. And then we're going to work you all the way through to week number 8, where we're hitting 95%. And then that weekend, we're going to be hitting that 100% goal, okay? After that, Tuesdays come in and we've got kettlebells. So our kettlebell days, we are doing a 2-hand swing, simple and sinister routine. The actual simple and sinister routine includes single arm swings. We're going for a 2-hand swing. All you guys really wanted to up that 2-hand swing weight plus work capacity from my end, right? So not only are we increasing your strength, we're also going to increase your work capacity. So the whole goal is to be able to swing a new weight 100 times in 5 minutes. We're at week 4 and you guys are already impressing the poopy out of me, all right? You guys are very impressive with how much weight you're putting up, really where you're standing, all that fun stuff. Included with our kettlebell days, we're also doing a new kettlebell movement. So we're learning a new movement, and then the following day, the following Tuesday or week, we are applying that movement to a more dynamic flow, right? So it's been a lot of fun. Again, week 4, you guys are starting to feel really comfortable with moving this kettlebell in really unconventional ways, and I'm really impressed. So we'll move all the way through that. We're going to work some single arm movements, some 2-hand swing movements, and then again, by the end, you'll be swinging actually 2 weights heavier. Your second weight that you make it to, we won't be doing quite 100 in 5 minutes unless you're throwing down on game day and that gets really crazy. but you will be swinging a second weight heavier at least 50 times, okay? So moving on to Wednesdays, all right? That's our tribal movement days. These are your days to show up as a team, working together, communicating, talking, working through challenges together, and really, again, being together as a team. We've all got our individual challenges, and we're only as strong as our weakest link. So what we do as the stronger person in that session is we bring that weakest link up. We help that person. That's what these days are all about, us being strong together. We're going to learn new movements, as you can see, and I'm also adding in some of the same movements so you guys can get used to working those movements together, okay? It's progressive, yes, and it's also very random on Wednesdays. It's a lot of fun. Those of you who have been showing up, you know it's a lot of fun, and you know it's a little bit of a challenge and a little bit of a struggle. That's why we go to the gym, right? Is to overcome challenges. Cool? All right, so Thursdays. That's our handstand push-up, pull-up, and Turkish get-up days. This is the true Simple and Sinister program from Strong First. This is where we're working on the strength of our Turkish get-ups, all right? Now, we're going in for 8 weeks. So the Simple and Sinister program is a 6-week program to get you to move one more weight. So again, just like the two-hand swing, you will be moving 2 weights heavier. It just won't be your simple weight by the end. So you'll have guaranteed 1 weight heavier than you started with for your simple, and then you will be moving 2 weights heavier if you'd like to continue the program, or if we continue this program into the next game day, then you will be moving 2 weights heavier by the end. We're also going into a handstand hold or a handstand push-up, okay? That's max time. That's max time against the wall or freestanding, or it's max handstand push-ups, okay? For the first 4 weeks, we're just working the strength of that top position of that handstand hold. We're working different movement patterns. We're also gonna work on getting you into your first free handstand if you haven't. So thanks to Carl Pally and writing Free Plus Style, we're actually using a lot of his techniques to teach us how to get into that free handstand. We're using things like the teeter, the banded tripod for some of you, the kick press. That's been a super fun one for gaining strength and really understanding the feeling of the weightlessness in between your kipping push-up. It's a ton of fun. Week 4, again, you guys have been doing really well, and I've been seeing a lot of increase here. So we're going for 2 times max for our first 4 weeks. After the first 4 weeks, so this is next week, we're going to do 3 times max during the session. So that's max hold, or we'll move you into your handstand push-ups depending on how you're feeling and where you're standing in your progressions, right? With that, we're also working on our pull-ups. So either we're doing a fighter progression. Again, thank you Strong First for those awesome programming tips. We're doing a fighter progression for our tactical pull-up, which is locked out elbow at the bottom, chin over the bar, and then all the way back down to the bottom. Or we're doing an underhand flexed arm hang for as long as you can hang on the bar, right? If you don't know what the fighter progression is, check it out or come on in. We'll show you how it works, right? Next, after that, Fridays, we've got games and movement. Fridays are, again, for us to kind of get together as a tribe and just have some fun, right? This entire week is a smash fest. So if you guys have been with us each and every one of these days, Friday's the fun day to where we're just going to move around and have fun together. So we're playing frisbee, we're playing horse with a little bit of a tweak to it, right? To make that game of horse just a little bit more difficult and a little bit more fitness oriented. And then we're doing all sorts of random movements, battle ropes, kettlebells, dumbbells, single arm, carrying things, flipping tires, smashing tires, hammers, all that fun stuff. Again, but working together as a tribe, right? So that is the game day progression, and that's how each day is working for everybody, all right? So if you guys have any more questions, please ask, throw down a comment. How does this work? How far do I get? Blah, blah, blah. It's an 8-week program, okay? So an 8-week program. So some of these things that I've pulled from other sources, I've definitely tweaked from where I think that they could use some tweaks, and obviously where I know that they need to be for our 8-week program, okay? So this is that program. I'll see you guys in 4 weeks at game day number 3. Thanks for watching. Later.